we shouldn't be a bloody lie.
Thanks for coming along, Harold. It's great we've got you on the warm-up already to get you started on your program. Now, I understand from your doctor that you're pretty still going through a bit of rehab, so you've had that knee recase. So all the program that we've designed today is based around that, making sure that we give you some cardio. I know you want to start running again eventually, so we're working on your cardio, but we're also doing some resistance work to build up those muscles and give that knee a lot of support when you're exercising. We don't want to do anything too strenuous to start with, we're going to build up slowly, okay? So with your warm-up, we'll do that for about 10 minutes. It's really important that we get your body warmed up to the right level. So what we're focusing on is your heart rate. And we want to get that up to a point that we're going to be working at going forward in the resistance program. So that's about 70%. So we're going to increase your resistance throughout your warm-up. We're going to do it for about 10 minutes, and we're going to get you working so we get that heart rate up. How do you feel about that?
Excellent.
Great. All right, that looks pretty good, Harold. Let's get you started and do some of the resistance program. Now what we're focusing on is obviously your upper body strength. It's important that we do it both upper and lower body. And it's all about the traps here in your deltoids with the push-up. So it's very similar to what you do on the floor, but it's just on the wall, just to make it that little bit easier for you while we're still in recovery phase from your knee. So your hands are about shoulder height and shoulder width apart. So on the wall, and then we take a step back, come up on our toes, and it's just simply coming forward, elbows bent. We want to see a nice strong core as we're coming forward and coming back up. Do you want to have a go? So come in first, I take a step back, that's it, up on your toes. Very good. Straight forward and back. Maybe just bring your hands a little bit closer. Great work. You should feel that through there. Great, keeping your core nice and strong, which is excellent. Okay, that looks good, Harold, thanks. Now in your program, we're going to get you doing 15 of those, and we're going to get you to do 2 repetitions of that, just to make sure we're working really well. We're now going to do a resistance band, and again, these can be used at home, as long as you've got a really firm piece of furniture that's not going to move with you. So take a seat, and you use your hands to give you the resistance. So if you're not getting a resistance, you can just wind your hands around that resistance band again. So come to a nice strong sitting position. I'm going to use my foot to stop that bench coming forward, and it's nice and strong sitting upright and just pulling back to 90 degrees. So again, I can feel that in the upper back, in my deltoids, and probably a little bit in your triceps as well. So it's really just keeping that strong position and feeling that resistance. And if you're not feeling enough resistance, wind your hands around one more time. All right, let's have a go with that one, Harold. Wind around your hands, that's excellent. A nice strong position, just coming back to about 90 degrees. Great, nice and strong, keeping your core strong. Can you feel that in here?
I can.
You should be able to feel your shoulder blades coming together. It's not hurting at all?
No.
No? Excellent. So again, we're going to get you doing that 15 times, and we're going to get you to repeat that so twice. Good on. Okay, the next one we're doing is a partial squat. So what we're working on here is now your leg work, and obviously with your knees, it's really important that we do this safely, that you're comfortable, it doesn't hurt. No pain, no gain is not a philosophy we subscribe to. So it's all about getting your quads working again and your glutes as well. So a squat is just feet about shoulder width apart, and it's just like you're sitting down in a chair, but there's no chair there. So we want to make sure you're doing it nice and slowly and you don't fall over. So hands out to give you some balance. You're coming back into a seated position, really bending at the hips and bending at the knees to about 90 degrees. And we want to see your knees coming over your toes, okay? And then just coming up, nice and slow. Make sure you keep breathing all the way through and back up again. Okay, have a go on that one. Good, excellent. So nice bend at the hips, nice bend at the knees. Now that's not hurting you too much. If you do feel it hurting, just don't go down as far. You can just come to a slight partial. Excellent technique, looks pretty good there, Harold. Well done. All right, and the next one we're doing for is we're going to do a glute raise. This is obviously working on your gluteal muscles, backside if you like, and that's really important when we develop your core strength, your glutes, to really take the pressure off those knees. So this is what we often call a bridge. So we just come down on our backs, knees bent, arms beside the body to support you, and you're just coming up to raise your glutes. And you really want to squeeze your glutes together at the top and then release them off. Okay, coming up to the top, keep your knees bent, and squeeze, and then lower them down. Okay, so arms beside you. Yep, bringing you up, keeping that core nice and strong. Can you feel that squeezing as you're coming up to the top now? Excellent. As we develop further and you get stronger at that, we can also bring a leg out to raise it, but I think for now we'll just keep this level of action. That's excellent. All right, thank you for that. Okay, and the next one we've got here is a calf raise. Now I prefer for you at the moment, while we're developing your balance as well, is to make sure you're supported when you do this. But all it is one leg off the ground, then come up on your toes and back down again. So we're working our calf muscles or our gastrocnemius here and really giving those strength for when you eventually start running again. And then we swap over and do the other leg. You want to have a go at that? Excellent. So making sure you keep that other foot off the ground at all times and coming up as high as you can. Now that's not hurting your knee at all? No. Good. Okay, swap over. Excellent. Yeah, it's important. That's why it's important that we do stretch at the end too, how to make sure we stretch out those calves. That looks good. Okay, and the last one is a plank. So we're going to just come down on our elbows, and if you like, we can just start on your knees. You can do knees or toes. The important thing is when you're coming up, your shoulders are forward and your core is strong. So you're keeping your in a plank position. And you're just holding your weight there for about a minute, and then you can release off. Okay, you can do it on your toes, but you want to make sure that you're nice and set, you're not up like this. So you want to make sure you're nice and straight in your plank position. So let's give that a go, but just on your knees for the time being. So that's good. So you're sucking your core in, sucking your glutes in, just keeping that in a stable position for about 60 seconds. Does that feel comfortable? That's fine. Great. That looks really good. You've got good distance there and you're nice and straight. Okay, you can relax down. So in your routine, we're going to get you to hold that for a minute or 60 seconds, rest, and then do it again for 60 seconds. Okay? Any questions with any of those exercises? No? Pretty straightforward, aren't they? Right, well, we're going to get you back on the cool down now, so let's go back down to quiet. What we're focusing on is the opposite of the warm-up. So we want to now return your heart rate to a resting level to get you back to normal state. And important with the cool down that we do that for about 10 minutes. Okay, so we're working at getting your heart rate down now, just to relax your body. And also important that we do those stretches. So we're going to work on some calf stretches, some hamstring stretches, some quad stretches, all the muscles that we've exercised, the upper body and the abs. So we'll give you some of those and we'll walk you through them. And in addition to that program, we've also designed some cardio program for you as well, because I know you're keen to get back to running, but we want to take it slowly. So we've got you doing an class, which is nice because it works on your cardio fitness, but your body's being supported by the water. And we've also got you doing a session which is involving the bike, a stepper, and a cross trainer, or a walker and a cross trainer. And what we're going to do there is just have you doing a little bit of an interval training. So the whole program will take about 45 minutes and we'll be really working on your cardio. So we want to mix it up and do a bit of cardio and a bit of strength training to make sure that we're developing your muscles. How does the program sound to you, Harold?
Excellent, thank you, Louise.
So, do you think it's going to meet your objectives?
I hope so.
Well, obviously, if you're not sure at any point, come and ask me about any of the exercises. If you're feeling that you're not making the progress that you need to, again, just come and ask me. Right.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Harold.